Welcome to RHIVA. My name is Josiah Malgo and I'm honored to do this presentation at a very special location. We are here at the world's most complete and unique classic car collection of the Rolls-Royce and Bentley series. This collection is located at the Stabig Treasure House in Liechtenstein in the Rhine Valley. Stabig Treasure House is referred to as your safest place for your valuables to store in. And below you will find a link on Stabig where you can find more information about this. Here we are in this classic car collection, and in the floor above me, for example, you find a complete classic Phantom series 1 to 6, which is truly unparalleled in the world. So we are happy to present you RHIVA, our brand, in this location packed with automotive history. RHIVA is the brand which is going to write automotive history in the future. I want to thank Mr. Seeger and Heidbrich personally to give us the one-of-a-kind opportunity to do this presentation at this location here in Liechtenstein. RHIVA stands for Rhine Valley Motor Company. See, RHIVA was born in 2020, but it was in the making already 4 years before at ThyssenKrupp Steering and ThyssenKrupp Camshafts, before it was converted to RHIVA as a new brand. See, RHIVA is located in the Rhine Valley, and the Rhine Valley is a beautiful place to visit also for you. I brought a picture with me from a good friend of mine of an early morning scenery in the Rhine Valley. It's actually a gorgeous place, but when the sun goes up in the morning, the sun turns this valley into its full beauty. At the lower corner here you see where we are located as RHIVA, and to the left is the Alpsteingebirge, which is in Switzerland, and you can go up this Alpsteingebirge. In this section down here you see on the lower right the cables of the world's first solar-powered cable car, which is energy independent. You can drive up there and have a beautiful view over the Rhine Valley. And there you see the Rhine, which flows through the valley. See, the Rhine is originated in Switzerland in the Alps and flows and grows through Europe. It connects Liechtenstein with Switzerland and Austria and Germany, France, and ends up in international connected waters in the Netherlands at the Hook of Holland. That flow of the Rhine fits perfect to the vision of RHIVA with its motor technology for electrified vehicles. See, RHIVA has developed a motor technology which will grow and flow through Europe and end up in international automotive companies and OEMs with its motor technology. And I'm proud to introduce you today to this technology. So it all started with a winding. I'm not sure if you can see the winding here on the screen. I will help you a little bit. It started with a motor winding for electrified machines. And with this winding, we have measured and were able to increase the power density of any motor type by more than 20%. So if I talk about any motor type, I talk about ASM machines or induction motors, PSM machines or HSM machines or even SSM. It doesn't matter. Our motor winding applies to any machine which is relevant for the automotive market today to increase the power density. And we are going to tell you today how we are achieving these results. And I brought a picture for you of our motor winding, and it's actually the first time we release a picture of this winding in the public. I also brought this prototype with me. It's here on the table and we can take a closer look at it. This motor winding is built with solid copper bars. I brought a sample here of these solid copper bars. It's unbendable. And the unique part of this winding, we can shape them in any cross-sectional shape. So we are variable in cross-sectional shape. This allows us to maximize the copper in the stator compared to any other technology. It's tightly packed with a copper density within the bar itself, similar to a hairpin winding today in the market, but it's flexible in cross-sectional area shape, which allows us to maximize the slot size of our motors, which increases the power density significant. Additional to that, our motor winding, each bar is segmented in multiple single segments. And I brought a picture here. You can also take a closer look at our exhibition. With that, we avoid any losses caused by skin or proximity effects also at high frequencies. So this leaves us with very high power density at also high speeds for our motor technology, applicable for any motor type. So we talk about segmented, solid copper bars, variable in cross-sectional shape. See, with that power density, we are achieving with an ASM machine, for example, which has 20% more power level, which is only known for PSM motors today. But we don't apply any rare earth metal magnets to this technology. With that, our ASM technology is competing with actual main drive axles equipped with rare earth metal magnets. And that's going to change the market significantly. On top of that, we are able to produce our winding in a blink of an eye by the meter in various shapes, which gives us an easy modular, scalable concept for different power classes. On the screen, you see our 3 planned power classes for electrical machines. Our high segment will come with 280 kilowatts peak power. Our medium segment, which is our first generation eDrive, is equipped with 170 kilowatts peak power, 120 kilowatts continuous power, or the low segment at 85 kilowatts. This is our power range for ASM machines at PSM package size. We have developed a new kind of rotor solution, which is built with a copper cage. It's assembled with solid copper bars and connected short circuit rings, and is strong enough for 20,000 RPMs to run safely without any damage. Actually, we have it test bench proven already at a much higher speed at 23,000 to 25,000 RPM. And it's easy handling such RPM. The rotor is active oil cooled on the inside, which provides additional efficiency as well. But that's not the only reason for our high efficiency. We have developed a new kind of inverter topology, which is the perfect match to ASM motors. Here on the screen, you see our initial prototype of inverter. And with this inverter, we have measured up to 5% more efficiency in certain load points for the ASM machine. So our inverter topology provides additional efficiency without applying any SiC technology. This topology is very cost effective in a system driven with an ASM machine. So software and hardware is coming in-house, and we have really a deep knowledge of safety relevant automotive systems packed into this inverter topology, which makes sure you're going to drive safely with our 3-in-1 solution. Here you see a close-up view of our initial prototype. Of course, for serial production, it's going to be packed more tight together, applicable for the market. If you pack these 3 components together in a 3-in-1 system, you end up with our RHIVA 3-in-1 electric drive unit. I have here a picture of our first generation, and I already told you about the power which we aim for our medium segment. What you see here is our 3-in-1 complete drive system equipped with a motor, inverter, and a gear set. It's running at 170 kilowatt peak power and 120 kilowatt continuous power. The most stunning thing is it's running at a power density which is unknown for ASM motors. We talk about 33 kilowatt per liter active volume continuous power density. That's completely new. Nobody has ever seen such a power density for ASM machines, and it shows clearly that this machine is competing with PSM machines today in the market, just without magnets. With easy recyclable materials, it's a clean technology. We talk about copper, aluminum, and steel, which we bring into this eDrive in our first test bench proven 3-in-1 electric drive unit. More of that, our eDrive is easy, adaptable in mounting position within your vehicle. Whether it's on the front axle in different angles, 30, 60 degrees, or even 90 degrees, or in the rear axle flat, That's no issue for the eDrive at all. It connects directly to 800 volt DC and provides fast charging possibilities for the end user. But we don't leave the end user alone with 800 volts. We have a built-in charging function which allows the end user to charge also with 400 volt at any charging station where the customer might be. This leaves maximum flexibility for the end customer and significant cost savings for you in your vehicle, because you don't have to apply any additional boosters, any additional weight and additional cost, because it's all integrated in our ASM drive unit as a system. I brought a benchmark for you. This benchmark we have measured on a test bench in Eschen, and it shows a benchmark between a well-known ASM machine today in the market and our RHIVA electric drive unit. You see here the construction size or the active volume on the screen from the market and RHIVA, and on top you see the specification of the power range. See, the market at this size provides you with 60 kilowatt continuous power density. It goes up to 160 or 140 kilowatts for 10 seconds, for example, and is derating pretty quick at high speeds. With RHIVA, much smaller size, we provide 120 kilowatt continuous power over the complete speed range. At peak power, we don't expect any significant deratings caused by our new winding with single copper segments. That's a complete game changer. You can accelerate multiple times without any issues and without any derating, which leaves maximum driving pleasure for the end customer. So with that package, our first generation eDrive, we're going to meet the requirements for mass market acceptable performance in the future. And if we talk about these requirements, we talk about affordability, driving performance, charging performance, sustainability, and last but not least, recyclability and end-of-life reusability. Our ASM competes with PSM machines, but with clean materials and technology. This is only our first generation eDrive. Of course, if you have other needs for your application, if you go towards high speed or high performance applications in the premium segment, you can apply only our single winding for your PSM machines and increase your power density additional. So with this, we summarize our USPs in one single chart: drive faster, stay cooler, charge quicker, and be lighter. This applies to any motor technology and applies for your specific needs. So I'm looking forward to talk to you as RHIVA, the Rhine Valley Motor Company, when we drive the future. Let's drive the future together, and please feel free to ask questions. You can contact me on the email address posted here. I'm looking forward to talk to you and develop specific solutions for your specific needs. Thank you. Have a good day.